With YouTube copyright claims being worse than ever, you won't get recommended anime top 10 videos anymore. It's mostly a blessing because I can scroll through YouTube in peace with blissful ignorance over the fact that someone made an anime funny yandere harem psycho romance mixed compilation video and that it has over 1 million views. What people don't know is that I do have a very slight nostalgia for old anime top 10 videos. After all, when I was in high school, I was able to find 2 of my top 5 anime through Misty Chronexia videos. And let me tell you, if you're looking for train robberies, gang violence, alchemy, sausage making, great characters, one of the best OSTs I've ever had the pleasure of listening to, and, child murder, all wrapped up in a 1930s New York-themed 10 out of 10 anime, look no further, because Baccano is here. Now, when I screamed about how Tokyo Ghoul made me want to commit scooter ankle for nearly 7 minutes, I let off with a few good things about it first. With Baccano, I feel like I want to do the opposite, but realistically, there's only one thing that could be an issue. It tells its story in a non-chronological order, which is kind of taxing to keep up with at first, but I found myself getting into the swing of it very quickly. And even when I wasn't used to it, I was able to stay pretty immersed in the story regardless. If it's a little off-putting at first, I definitely recommend sticking with it for the old 3-episode try. By the end of episode 2, you'll be able to keep up with the storylines without even looking at the dates. Now, when it comes to the good, there's loads of things we can start with. The OST is wonderful. I mean, the opening alone is a thing of beauty. If there wasn't already a Mother's Basement video singing its praises, I'd have to make one myself. Not only is it so well made, the jazzy sound works perfectly for the environment and makes you even more immersed. Its range is insane too. It's able to go from vibrant and lively with its fight scenes to dark and sinister with Zillard, to just plain fun with Isaac and Miria, speaking of who are amazing. All the characters really are. Baccano does a fantastic job making every character feel so well fleshed out. Jacuzzi is a perfect example of growth in the series. He goes from sniffling, whining brat who runs from everything and tries his best to avoid conflict, to sniffling, whining brave brat, with one of the funniest dubbed lines I've ever heard.
I've got a gun in my heart!
It doesn't sound like much of a change, but the fact that they were able to show Jacuzzi growing from a coward to someone who truly desires to defend his family while also being able to keep all of his character intact is impressive. It makes him feel so much more human, and as if the growth is not only real, but also very natural. He's not the only one though. Everyone gets development. From Firo to this small train conductor who doesn't even get an intro card. Every character feels so unique and well written. The story does such an amazing job intertwining each character with each other despite the non-linear storytelling. Baccano's ability to show how connected everyone really is insane. It makes the world feel so dynamic and as if any small action can cause a huge butterfly effect. And I'm talking about 19-year-old Turkish boy stopping for a sandwich in 1914, causing the creation of anime huge. I mean, for fuck's sake, this idiot messing up a magic trick in episode 3 led to some of the most prominent gangsters in the series sipping on immortal juice. Oh, and also this guy. He drinks it too because he's tight Firo beat his ass, and then he gets bodied repeatedly even after drinking it. This fight scene, speaking of which, is what sold me on the show. It is fantastic. In no way is the animation super over the top or anything either. It makes up for that with just smooth and fluid motion. It's a show about the characters and the world they live in. The animation is just the medium it's presenting itself in and serves as nothing else. Having said that, it's always crisp and clean. It can go from bright and peppy to, oh shit, oh fuck, where's his arm and face? It does its job amazingly. And for a show that came out in 2007, I can't tell you how much of my praise it gets for being that consistent, because Lord knows my upload schedule isn't. Baccano's ability to bounce around from high-energy fight scenes into an investigation about a character you hate flawlessly, all while not only being able to keep its pacing but also your interest, is impressive to say the least. No matter what kind of person you are, there will always be a character you can attach yourself to and be happy that you can see them develop in 13 episodes, plus the extra 3 OVA. I obviously would give this show a 10 out of 10 and recommend everyone watch it, and if none of this sold you on the show, let me drop the bomb of bombs to really seal the deal. They named the train the Flying Pussyfoot.